Days of Our Lives spoilers. Will Nicole vanish seeking vengeance on Sloan? Ariane Zucker's exit strategy. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Theresa's gestation brings baby daddy Riddle, Brady, and Alex father options. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Ariane Zucker's time on the show is winding down since she'll be exiting by the end of July. With that in mind, we have to consider how Days of Our Lives pens might marshal Nicole off oil. There's no evidence on how Zucker's character will depart Days just yet, but Nicole's exit should feel rather abrupt when it happens. Grounded on our Days prognostications and everything we've been hearing from behind the scenes, Nicole won't get a major plot girding her departure. It sounds like it'll be a quick explanation that gets thrown in at the last alternate rather. Could Sloan Peterson come part of Nicole's exit strategy when the time comes? EJ Dimera made sure Sloan stuck to their deal and escaped. But what happens formally? Nicole figures out EJ arranged for her to flee. That could set the stage for Nicole to pry information out of EJ that could lead her to Sloan. Also again, an indication about Sloan's position might land in Nicole's stage another way. It'd be easy for Nicole to hear that Sloan's been spotted nearly fantastic, so she might get on the first flight there in expedience of stopping her. Nicole might let her desire for vengeance pall her judgment and make her forget what's really important. What matters most is minding for Jude Brady and making up for lost time, but Nicole may let her revengeful side drive her conduct for a little while. Nicole might leave Jude in good hands and hop on an aeroplane to help the Bobbies catch Sloan. That could prove to be a terrible mistake if the aeroplane crashes or Nicole simply disappears in another country for mysterious reasons. Holly Jonas will remain in Ceylon following Nicole's Days departure, so that's commodity differently to flash back. Nicole surely wouldn't abandon Holly on purpose, so that points to commodity shady passing to Nicole and maybe keeping her down. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Nicole's final air date should be on or around July 29. So we'll bring you updates on any other news related to Ariane Zucker's exit. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Theresa's gestation brings baby daddy Riddle, Brady, and Alex father options. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Theresa Donovan may be facing a new dilemma now that she's slept with two men around the same time. Cleaner characters who make that mistake frequently end up dealing with gravidity and maternity mystifications. So could Theresa be coming in line? Theresa has been sleeping with Alex Kyriakis, but also she got passionate with Brady Black to get back at Alex for hooking up with Kristen Dimera. Brady was hurt when he realized he'd been used, especially since Theresa and Alex ended up making a real commitment to each other in the fate. Just when Brady sounded ready to embrace the possibility of being further than musketeers and co-parents, Theresa pushed him down. Of course, Days of Our Lives suckers can tell that Theresa wasn't happy about having to do that. Theresa told herself she had to let Brady go, but it's only because she's locked into this scheme that's going to make her the Kyriakis descendant. Although Brady told Theresa they were cool, it's egregious he didn't mean it. Now Theresa has created all kinds of awkward pressure, which is the last thing she wants. Still, Days spoilers say the worst is yet to come for Theresa, who will ultimately face quite a downfall over her plot with Konstantin Meliamis. Theresa duped Alex into allowing he was Victor Kyriakis' son and burgled Sandra of his heritage. So she's made a real mess, and she's going to pay the price in further ways than one. Days spoilers say both Alex and Brady will be furious formerly all Theresa's conniving comes to light. Theresa will inescapably lose the two men who count most to her, but perhaps that's when she could find out she's got a bun in the roaster. Still, also she presumably won't know whether the father is Brady or Alex without a DNA test. If Theresa is pregnant. Still, also the biopater news could determine who she ends up with romantically if Theresa does get a surprise sprat. This could lead to the baby daddy forgiving Theresa and giving her another chance. Alex doesn't feel ready for motherhood at each, but it may be thrust upon him anyway. Also again, Brady is formerly raising Tate Black with Theresa, so perhaps they could give him a youngish family or family. Anyhow, our Days prognostications point to Theresa's punishment over the phony drama, but perhaps some baby updates could turn effects around for her. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Theresa has further messiness ahead of her, so stay tuned. Days spoilers daily update marriage day disaster. Spoilers for the week of June 10, June 14, 2024 on Days of Our Lives tease a marriage day tragedy after Konstantin's stunner. Leo brazened EJ about why he paid him off, suggesting to knowing further about Jude than he's byword. When Sloan tried to take off from the manse, Eric caught her, And when EJ got home, he attended her out and advised her not to stay in Salem. Eric latterly set up EJ on the ground, and he told him Sloan knocked him out and ran. But when Eric went looking for her, Sloan appeared and thanked him for helping her escape. Rafe assured Melinda he knows her part in the baby switch, but she turned the tables and blackmailed him over continuing Gabby's case. Stefan and Kristen bandied getting Gabby out of captivity when Kristen revealed she knows he slept with Ava and Lucas held Goldman at gunpoint to get her to give up Clyde. Ava dressed up as Goldman and met Clyde, where she also held him at gunpoint. But just when she was about to pull the detector, Harris showed up. At the sanitarium, Sarah revealed to Xander that she wants to invite his mama to their marriage. Kayla caught Steve and Chad about to leave for Montana to catch Clyde. Just as Harris talked Ava down from killing Clyde, Chad held him at gunpoint, wanting him to pay for Abigail's murder. But he set when Clyde revealed that he didn't kill her and that she's actually alive. At the forecourt, Rafe and Stefan tried figuring out a way to prove Gabby's innocence, and when Rafe told him that his love was getting her through, Stefan allowed back on his affair with Ava. EJ brazened Melinda about her part in the baby switch. Nickel assured Eric she'll be there for him despite learning the verity about Jude. Maggie visited Julie at the recently restored Horton house, and Julie tried satisfying Maggie not to marry Konstantin at the Kyriakis mansion. Konstantin asked Theresa for an update on their plot to hitch the Kyriakis fortune. When Brady showed up and the two vented about Kristen and Alex before participating a kiss that turned into further. After spending the night together, Kristen told Alex that he talked to Theresa in his sleep and prompted him to be with Theresa if he loves her. In Montana, Chad was shaken over Clyde's concession. It's Maggie and Konstantin's marriage day, and Maggie prepared to take her fiancé down. The verity about the recessions came out, and Konstantin indicted Steve of framing him. Konstantin tried using his red card on John, but he pulled his gun on Konstantin rather. When Konstantin realized they were all against him, he revealed he was responsible for Victor's death. Meanwhile, Brady and Theresa woke up in bed together, and Alex caught them in the act. And Sarah reached out to Xander's mama to invite her to their marriage. Soon in Salem, the marriage comes to a woeful end when someone is shot. A couple will admit baby news while Chad rolls over Clyde's concession. At Konstantin and Maggie's marriage, someone is shot. Konstantin makes a nipping concession. Alex, Brady, and Sander meditate over Konstantin's cryptic warning. Johnny and Chanel await the results about their baby. Rafe grills Clyde about his errors. Chad shares surprising information with Julie.